Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we have got three menu books. We're starting off with menu book number 28, in which we have to get a wide body American car. We're then going to look at number 29, which is a Pan American Championship, which is a three race for a roulette ticket. And then we'll finish up with menu book 30, which is to upgrade a Porsche. So that is the full rundown of this video. So the first thing that we need to do is to get a wide body American car. So we're going to need to find an American vehicle. Now I'm not going to play around with Ford GT. That definitely doesn't need any work doing on it. I think that the truck is no good. So we're going to go for this little Corvette. I think that would look quite nice with a wide body on it. We'll head down to GT Auto. You know where you've got to go because of that little orange icon, and in here we can wash a car, change the oil, engine overhaul, restore rigidity, and add a wide body. It's going to cost us 25,000 credits, so that's going to hit the old bank balance a little bit, but we don't have any choice. We will go ahead and install that right now, and we'll see that the little guys are pulling the body and the wings out, or fenders if you're watching in America. And oh, that looks a lot better actually. That was a good choice of car, and we actually quite like the way that looks. Okay, so we just got to wait whilst it applies that. So that's done, and I believe that is that menu book completed. So 2 minutes into the video and that menu book is done and dusted. So we just revisit Luca, who's just going to talk a little bit about the GT Auto and what you can do there. But we've just got our Interlagos circuit that is now available to us. And then we head straight off to menu book number 29, which is the Pan American Championship. This is going to be 3 races, which we are going to be looking to win a roulette ticket. So hopefully that roulette ticket will bring something nice for a 3-race weekend. But it's not all about the rewards. Sometimes it is about the racing. So let's head off and see if we can have a nice clean race. To start off with, we get one of the usual Cameo videos. I said before, I do enjoy these. I think they are a welcome addition to the game, and they are really put together very, very nicely. It looks like we're just enjoying some American cars here. The Viper, the Ford, there's all sorts in there. Lots and lots of American cars in this game to choose from. And there we see them all laid out on the track, most of which we will acquire over the lifetime of the game. Here we see them running. This is on the Daytona track that I had an issue with in the last video. I managed to find a glitch, a wall that isn't there. That certainly took me by surprise. So anyway, let's get on with the race and see if we can get first place and work our way through this menu book as quickly as we can. So as normal, the Pan American race is at the bottom of the screen there on the right hand side. I'm not going to enter with the Corvette. I think I'm going to go for something a little bit more special. And surprise, surprise, we're going to go with our Ford GT that we are really, really enjoying. The suggested PP is 700, so it's 673. So we're just under. But I think that this car should be man enough. So we'll head into race 1 and just to see how we go. Race 1 is at the Blue Moon Bay, and we know this track. We've got one tight left-hander, a very fast left-hander, a medium left-hander, but otherwise this is just a case of keeping the power down and powering through the field as quickly as we can. So we're starting off in 15th, nothing less the first place will be good enough. The aeroplane shoot overhead as we shoot past that Focus RS. Short work. Need to slow down for this corner, so we'll get the brakes on, and then just introduce the power slowly through this corner. Don't want to run into the back of the Corvette too quickly. You want to overtake them down the straight. So we've got the Corvette, another Focus. It's a Focus RS. And then we'll just concentrate on this corner. Do we go into here flat? I've actually come off the accelerator, introducing the accelerator slowly. Could probably have been a bit braver through there, but for the moment I just want to feel how this Ford GT is sticking to the track. Oh, we're going to go a bit wide there. Just managed to keep it out of the wall as we overtook the Camaro. So as we come down this long straight, just thinking about the cars in front, looks like they might be two abreast into that corner, so we might have to take some avoiding action. Gonna go, let's just get around this corner, fourth gear. I think we could have done that corner a lot better. I was overly cautious with these cars in front, but we caught them up on the straight, which gives us a nice overtake on 1, 2, 3, come across 4 cars. We didn't do a Mitchell Morgan move, that was clean. Let's go down onto the bottom. Oh, almost caught the back of the Mustang there. We were closing so fast. A big slide into this corner, a visit to the wall, now down onto the bottom of the apron. That was not overly tidy, Mitchell. Could have been a lot tidier. We've got 6 laps to do this, and we're up to 6th already, 6 seconds behind the leaders. We've got another gaggle of cars. Do we go low? Do we go high? Do we let them get through the corner? Oh, that was a bit sloppy. Let's go low. Let's go low. We'll do the Viper. Not really catching these two, just get a little bit of a slipstream to get past. Oh, that's a nice GT as well. 1966 GT40, very nice in that colour scheme. So we're pushing on up to 3rd place now, just 1.5 seconds behind what looks like a Viper. So we'll try and catch up with him on this long straight, keeping in mind that we need to get it slowed down before the corner. So that's the Viper done. Move back in to get a little bit of a slipstream. And we need to bury the brake pedal as soon as we get past. We don't get past. Oh, he gets loose. I get loose. Oh, that was all very messy into that corner. I thought I'd got the move done. I potentially braked a little bit early because my line was not good for the corner, which gave him an opportunity to outbrake me. We have got a fastest lap, but that was not overly clean and tidy through there. So the fast corner was okay. We'll just get this slowed down into 3rd gear for this corner. We are out in front now, so we can take it a little bit more easy. Getting the gap up to nearly 2 seconds as we come across the start finish line for lap 5 of 6, so 2 to run. Watching out for our braking zone here. We're going to brake on 100 meter boards. No, just before that, 200, 250. I was not really watching, just trying to make sure I did get it slowed down. Driving more than talking. You can watch back and see where I'm braking on that. I think it was just after the 200 meter board, and just keeping the power on through here. I don't know if that's going to need a feather. No, we managed to keep the power on. This one's a bit tighter, so we come off the accelerator into 3rd gear, just get it turned in, back on the power, up into 4th gear as soon as we can, trying to build this gap. It's only out to 4 seconds, so if we have a mishap, we could be in trouble. So we need to keep it clean and tidy through this last corner. So we're braking a little bit earlier there, down into 3rd gear, get it turned in, apexing, let it drift out to the wall, not too close to the wall, up to 3rd, up to 4th. This is the quick left-hander. We've only got 5-second advantage, so we just take it easy through here. 5th gear, full power, all about just keeping the steering nice and even and braking there. Sorry, I'm into the wall. I can feel that sliding. Sorry, I was concentrating more on the driving than the talking and lost where I was as usual. But 6 seconds and across the line. That could have been, for what's effectively an oval track with not too many features, that could have been a lot tidier. Too many loose back ends there, too many visits to the wall, but we did get our full 12 points for race number 1. 35,000 credits, and we will head off to race number 2 very quickly. I do not really want to watch that replay. It wasn't very clean. So race 2 in the Pan American Championships, we are heading off to the Daytona International Speedway with that invisible wall that we found in the last video and that I did a little short on. Let's try and keep it out of the wall this time. Let's try and keep this clean and work our way through the field as quickly and as cleanly as we can, starting 15th, looking to get first, and it looks like we are going to have a run into this initial technical part of the track. So we've got the Focus RS, which we'll do on the inside, looking to get that slowed down straight away. A little bit of a nudge from the Ford as he wanted to come over whilst we were braking. I think I broke a little bit too early there, but we are in front at the moment. Could do with the radar on, but let's just get through this traffic. Another door nudge, a BTC style move there. Come on, Mitchell, you need to keep this cleaner. That was cleaner on the Ford Focus. Taking one or two chances too many through there. Doors not quite opening. We've got the Camaro now. Do we go on the inside or the outside of this one? Which way are you going? Oh, he's going to sit on the corner. Let's go on the inside. That was better. Racecraft just staying behind, watching for whichever direction we wanted to go, and then we chose the opposite way. A little bit wide on that corner. I'm going to try and get the speed down for this long banked curve. We've got a Corvette to overtake, sitting in the middle of the track. We're going to go high on this one. That's okay. Drop back down for this. Is that a Mustang? No, it's a... Oh, crikey. Oh, didn't think I was going to make that. I thought that door was going to close. Now, watching for the bus stop. Don't do what we did before. We've got a car that we need to negotiate, but we also want to make the bus stop here. Come on, Viper. What are you doing slowing down midway through the bus stop? Keep on moving. We're going to go low on the Viper. Yeah, in a previous race on here, I was overtaking cars and forgot all about the bus stop and just careered straight through it. So that was a lot better, a lesson learnt. A mistake is not a mistake if you learn from it. It's a mistake if you don't learn from it. And the lesson that we learnt last time is as we come off of this corner, this car is twitchy under braking, and we've done it again, and we visited the wall. I really didn't want to do that. Oh, Mitchell, what are you like? You know that this car, you've got to brake this car in a straight line. You cannot brake with it turning. You're going to visit that wall through there. We did exactly what we said we weren't going to do. So a mistake is only a mistake if you learn from it. Well, that's a mistake, because that's now 3 times in 2 races that I visited the same wall doing the same thing. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, let's just tuck in behind this Ford GT. Wait until you get straightened up. We'll go up the right hand side, get it slowed down as we approach those cones, looking for the apex, keeping it nice and even and nice and smooth through here. Put the power down as soon as we can, up through the gears. Oh, we've got a slide. We've got a slide in the last time we were here as well, but that was off the back of a Viper where we were touching the Viper. This time the Viper's in front of us. We're going to go high for these 2 cars, and we'll come down low to go past this other Viper. Lots of Vipers in this race. Getting it slowed down through the gears. 3rd, 2nd, get it turned in. And use loads of curbs through here, leaving it in 2nd gear. Another big curve. Got to think about how we're going to overtake this car into 3rd gear as soon as we can. Are we going to go high or low? We go high on this one, up into 3rd, up into 4th, building speed, looking for the apex of the corner now. 1st place, fastest lap. Only the 2nd lap, so that's the end of the 2nd lap, and we've made 1st place. We've made Quick work through the field. Now we just need to keep it clean. Now we need to get this slowed down in a straight line. Now we can get it turned in. That was a little better, or just a little bit wide. Had to lose all the speed through there. That was a little bit untidy. We got a bit overconfident having the first part of that corner. It was good. I did. Don't go out. Just caught that one. Just managed to catch that before we went out too wide again. I'm just carrying a little bit too much speed into these corners. This is my biggest problem with this car. I do tend to brake too late, carry too much speed into the corner, which then means that we can't make the apexes. It also means that we're then not carrying as much speed down the straights, and also our exits. It was a terrible exit on that last corner there. You can see the car was totally unbalanced as we came out of the corner, which then means we're having to settle the car down, which is all taking fractions of a second, but all of those fractions are adding up. I'm running away, well, I say I'm running away with 7.8, 7.9, just keeping an eye on where I need to make the stop here. 8 seconds ahead of the cars behind, but purely because they're AIs. If I was playing, let's just get this through here, nicely over that curve, over this one and through. If I was racing online with real human beings, there was no way I would get away with these mistakes. No way at all would I be able to get away with them. So I do need to work on braking sooner, turning in more accurately, hitting apexes, and just, you know, all round better driving. Braking a straight line again, getting it turned in. That's better than it was before. Let's not go too wide. That's okay. That's all right. Just nick that corner. Watch to this one. That's good. That felt better. Feels really great when it all comes together. It feels slower. Oh no, gone too wide there. I'm trying to congratulate myself and just stop thinking about what I was doing and immediately make a mistake. This is another one of those days where I just I'm actually playing this a little bit too late in the day. Early hours of the morning, if the truth be known. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, really ought to be putting it away, and just not very tidy driving right now. My racecraft is something I've really got to work on. Moving between different cars, I can't use that as an excuse because I have been using the GT40 today, and really I need to get the measure of this car, get the feel, get the balance, get the braking done sooner, get the turning right, get the power down more cleanly. So we are 14 seconds ahead, braking a little bit early for that corner, so just coming off the brake a little bit, through here, second gear, over the curves, get it up into third as quick as we can, bring it out to the wall, looking for the apex on this this bank section in the fourth gear. Revs are climbing, just keep it coming through here, keeping it low, up to fifth. That's nice. As we come across the line, we're going to have our last lap. We're just nudging the wall a little bit there, so let's get this slow down in a straight line again, getting it turned in. No more visits to that wall, lesson learnt. That's nice. The light is fading really quickly here. Headlights are going to come into their own right now. It's suddenly gone really, really dark. Oh, we're going too deep, too deep, too deep. Oh, that was a bit untidy. It was a little bit untidy. So as we come down to here, we're going to get swept across the track, taking the curb, looking for the braking point, bury the brakes, get it turned in, second gear, a little bit of curb. I don't want to drift out too far on the exit. It's nice. Looking for the cones here, going to brake just before the cones. A little bit early, I think, on that one. I could have braked it a little bit later. But we're okay. We're nearly 20 seconds up on the second place person. Fastest lap at the moment with a 1:52.3, which is not too bad. Just Bring it around through the bus stop one last time, looking for the braking zone. There we go, just on the number 3, getting it turned in, loads of curb there, lots of curb on this one, and again, and on the exit. Hopefully no penalties for that. It does enable you to carry a lot of speed out of that bus stop and around this corner. And you can see, just watching this corner and also trying to look at the timings, yeah, we're making some time up. Actually, we're not. They're catching us behind. I thought we would be going a little bit quicker out of there, but we go across the line. Nice easy win. Not quite as clean as I would have liked, but nevertheless 23.6 seconds ahead for that race is going to give us another 12 points, so maximum points so far as we head into the third of the races. No clean race bonus on that one, only 35,000 credits, and I'm not going to worry about the replay because it wasn't the most tidiest of races. And we'll move straight on to race number 3, where we are heading off to Interlagos, another track that we know, but another highly technical track where things can very quickly go wrong. Especially when you're in a car like the GTE, where the back end can get away from you. Hopefully in this beautiful Ford GT we'll be able to keep it on the track. So first of all, we're coming across the start-finish line with the Grand Prix grid. We need to be thinking about our braking points, and I'm going to brake nice and early because there's no way I want to get into the side of this Focus. So let's just negotiate this first section where we go downhill. Now we should be able to overtake that car on the right hand side. Looking for the next couple of cars. Where are we going to reach them? We're going to go down the right hand side as the Corvette moves over, and this Focus we're going to take down the right hand side too and bury the brake pedal nice and early down in second gear, engine braking as well to get that turned in. Very easy to slide out onto the green area there. Don't want to be doing that. We'll do the Camaro on the left-hand side. Oh, he's starting to squeeze me. We just got that through there, and then I lose it across the grass. I lost it under braking, just trying to get it squared up after overtaking the Camaro. I just got it all wrong, and then we get T-boned. A crazy join on my part. And I would like to say I have some driving skills, racing skills, but definitely not. All the skills out the window on that one. Let's get it round here. Terrible. So in the real world we would have probably got away with the slide off, but coming back on T-boned, that would have had us out of the race. I really shouldn't be carrying on, but alas, Gran Turismo allows us to, and we will carry on. I don't know where the cars are behind us, 4.5 seconds behind. So I'm not quite sure what issues I presented them with, but we will continue to press on. Past the Chevrolet cleanly, and we are 17 seconds off of the leader as we approach, 16 seconds now as we approach the start-finish straight. Let's come across to the left of the Corvette, getting slowed down. Is that too late? Oh, right the way down into first gear, engine braking like crazy there. How on earth did I manage to get through there? Backwards, crazy driving. Oh, that was full brakes, full engine braking, coming down through the gears, everything to get that slowed down, but we did make it stick. Up to 8th place, we should be able to get 7th. Where are you going? Let's go left hand side, 7th place on that Chevrolet Corvette. We're going to catch this. Looks like a Mustang at a bad place as well, so let's just try and keep this tidy now. Let's stay behind the Mustang. As opportunity opens up, so we go onto the left hand side, right hand side. Sometimes the plan of just hanging back and waiting, occasionally a gap will open up, and the racer in you says take it. We've got a good old gaggle of cars here, which we're going to need to be careful. We've got a Mustang, a Ford GT, and a Viper, it looks like, so I am going to hold back on this one. Yeah, just had to get out of that move. We'll take the Mustang on the... where are you going? The inside. Okay, get it slowed down. These two are going to be side by side through his corner. There's no way we can get through there, but an opportunity opens up on the inside and we can take both of those two cars. Whilst they were arguing by holding back, we managed to just watch where they were going and capitalise on them going a little bit wide with the Viper and this one on the outside. Watching for the braking point, burying a brake pedal, getting it slowed down, squirming under the brakes. Second gear, turn in. We're in first place at the end of lap number 2, so we're on to lap number 3 now. Just get this turned in, up through the gears, third, up into fourth. Let's get this up into, can we reach fifth as we're going down here? Nope, we're going to leave it in third, second, get it turned in. Let's it not run too wide on the exit, that's nice. Third gear, building speed through here. Suggested second gear on this corner. I'm going to brake in a straight line this time. Throw it off, down into second gear. Turned in over that. I think we could probably have done that a lot quicker. I think in some respects you want to treat those two corners as one rather than as I did there. But we are out in front, 6 seconds already ahead of the second place driver. So just taking this very easy, looking for all the skid marks on the track there for the braking points. Across, just looking for the apex on this corner, keeping it to the left, now out to the right. Looking for those skid marks again there to slow this one down. Oh, we got a little bit wide onto the grass. Come on, keep it on. There's a little bit of concrete in the grass there, but just managed to keep my left-hand tyres on. Just gave us some traction. We got away with that one. The cars behind are catching quite a bit, as you would expect for a mistake having been made. So we're going to brake early for this corner, just to make sure that we get it slowed down without spinning it. Again, the car just a little bit squirmy under the brakes. Through second through here, up to third through on third. Yes, missed a gear there, so third. And then we'll just have a run down to this tight left-hander. Braking on 150 metre board, down into second, get it turned in. That's a better apex. Oh, running out onto the green, so we get a better apex on the way in, carry too much speed through the corner, and we use the green. So bearing the brake pedal here, getting it turned in. I still feel as if I should be going a lot deeper into that first corner, deeper into the corner, and then getting more speed out through into this section. So I think work needs to be done there. Second gear through here, just keeping it tight to the left hand side. Just quickly up to third, back into second, get it turned in over the curb, leave it in second, out to the corner there, up into third gear before we get to this one. And now we're looking for these skid marks roughly just before the 50 metre board, getting it turned in. Oh, that was a little bit late again. We've gone a bit wide. Not quite as bad this time. I haven't quite got the braking zone for that corner just yet. As we head up the hill, this is where Max Verstappen had his mega spin in the wet. Went 90 degrees to the wall there and still managed to keep it out. Not sure I'd be able to do that. It's in a Formula 1 race. So we don't want any shenanigans like that. We haven't got any rain. We've got a beautiful day. It's turned in over there. It's turned in over that curb. That's nice. No shenanigans. Let's just keep this nice and easy. We are so far ahead now. 18 seconds down the road. Just come down his tight left-hander, braking nice and early, getting it turned in. Still going wide. Oh, still going wide. Just leaving my braking just a little bit too late for that corner. Getting away with it right now. And so we're leaving it too late on the corner before, too early on that little complex there. I haven't really got the measure of this Ford GT around Interlagos. I did say at the beginning this is quite a technical track, and it's just not really quite got the measure of the braking zones, the turning zones, on this GT, but for the menu book, that really doesn't matter. We're so far out in front. We're going to get our 12 points almost definitely. So we don't do anything silly right now. So we're going to get a full complement of 36 points for this weekend, which is what it's all about. I mean, if you just want to blast through the game, then this is the way to do it. My performance points were within the parameters. We could ramp the difficulty up. I think I'm running on normal at the moment. We could ramp it up to hard, which is what I did when I did all of the menu books the first time I played the game. I did everything on hard. When you go hard, you will need to come back and revisit things. It's a lot harder stepping up from normal to hard. So I'm running on normal at the moment just so that we can get through these rather than having to run these races several times. I think this makes for a better video. We've got the trophy, 70,000 credits. Yeah, I think it makes for a better video for you watching. You can see how the gameplay is running. So we've got 3 Porsches we're up for. I'd like the silver one. I'd like the silver one. Which one? Yes! Yes! That's nice. Got the 911 GT3. And that will be added to the garage. That's nice. Brings us up to collector level 24. The collector level goes up to 50. Don't get too worried about the collector level. You will get to 50 very, very easily, and then it caps out. It doesn't go any higher. So again, just looking at this beautiful Ford GT, absolutely adore this particular model of this car. Never get tired of watching these replays. It's a glorious, glorious car to drive. Owning one of them is phenomenally expensive. I think the fuel economy is next to nothing. The other thing is if you park it in a regular UK parking bay, you can't get out of it because the overhanging doors. And so that gets a bit interesting. So not a very practical car, but a wonderful, wonderful car for racing. And it is a car that I will come back to time and time again when I'm just grinding out different things. So nice move. Although that was where I actually caught the that car. Was it Camaro? I did actually catch him. That was my fault. Again, is this a Mitchell Morgan maneuver? I think it might be. Let's just look from the back. So this is the car that we are overtaking. And we come up the inside in just a moment. And then we start to move in. Ah, I moved across way too early for the corner. And that is the Mitchell Morgan maneuver. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is becoming my signature move. What was I thinking? What the heck was I thinking? I've got to stop doing this. I've got to stop with that stupid mistake. I need to clear cars cleanly when I'm doing overtakes. If I start doing that when I'm racing online, I'm going to have to, well, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I can't race online like that if I do that to people. Really not very happy about that at all. But at the end of the day, that menu book is finished. We'll go back to the cafe. Excellent work. I really don't think so. I might have got the trophy. I might have got the roulette ticket, but that certainly wasn't excellent work on my part. Let's move quickly on. We've got menu book number 30, where we need to upgrade the Porsche that we have just won. I was wondering how we were going to upgrade a Porsche that we hadn't won, but we've just acquired that one. So we will head out of here and we will start that particular menu book challenge. So we need to go to the tuning shop. and we need to tune this to 600 to 650 performance points. It shouldn't be too difficult to do. It can't exceed 650. And obviously we can use ballast and the computer, the performance computer, if we do overcook it. But let's just try and get the 600 and then leave it at that. So menu book number 30, upgrade your Porsche or Porsche, depending on where you come from and how you want to pronounce it. I had an argument with somebody the other day that convinced me it should be Porsche. I really ought to get used to calling it a Porsche. I welcome your comments in the comments below. Do you think it's Porsche or Porsche? Let me know. Please let me know. Okay, we're going to head into the garage because obviously to work on the car, we need to be in the car. So we'll change to our 911 GT3. It is the first one that we just acquired, but I'll just have a look and see if I've got any other Porsches. I'm pretty sure that that is the only one. Oh no, I have got the Taycan, but I definitely do not want to play with that. So we will pick up the GT3 and we will take that up to 600, between 600 and 650. So at 585 already, we don't really need to do an awful lot to this car. I'm going to come across to Extreme and just put the brakes on. And that's taken us to 590. So if we now come down to racing, actually let's go back to sport and let's just have a little think. I just put the tyres on. Is that going to be enough? That puts us up to 664 with racing mediums. What happens if I do racing hards? Racing hards puts it at 653. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some ballast, put some ballast in it. So we're going to need to do anything else. We've got the ballast. We should be able to apply that and bring that down. We've only got to lose a little bit. Just thinking, I don't want to do anything else while I'm in here. Yeah, let's just come out there. Sorry for me dithering. We'll go back to the garage and we'll go to the car settings. And here we'll be able to apply the ballast just to bring it down a little bit to 650. I'm actually quite surprised that those initial mods took it up that high, if I'm quite honest. It did throw me a little bit. So we'll put the ballast in. I'll take this up to probably around about halfway. So about 100, and we'll hit the triangle button and see if that has made any difference. Let's put us at 644. While we're here, we might as well get it close to 650. So we're probably going to have to use this car, I guess, for a race. So 649.85, 649.70. Wow, 649.93. Don't think we're going to be able to get any better than that. Nope, go one higher. It takes us over. So we'll sit that at 649. And that should be that challenge completed. So we go back to the cafe. Yeah, back to the cafe. What am I thinking? Back to the cafe. Luca's going to take us through a little bit of information about performance points and how you can reduce it using, as I said, the ballast and the computer. We've run lots, Spa, Iconic Track. Don't need to say anything more about that. And we will leave menu book number 31, where we got a collection of Porsche 911s to acquire. Maybe we've already got one of those. We'll leave that for the next video. So thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed or if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button and hit the bell notifications so that you will be told about that next menu book coming very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. For now, take care. Bye-bye.